Math may not be synonymous with energy and vibrancy, but I think that's going to change for you today when you get a chance to meet Vanessa Vicaria. She's the owner of The Math Guru, a math and science tutoring service provider and studio, on today's episode of YYE, Your Yonge and Eglinton. Vanessa, hello. Welcome to YYE, Your Yonge and Eglinton. I want to thank you very much for taking some time out of your Sunday morning to chat with me. Why don't we start off by having you tell us about your business?
Sure. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Vanessa. I own a company called The Math Guru, which I can confidently say is like the coolest math and science tutoring studio maybe in the world. But a less, a more humble approach to that would be letting you know that I own The Math Guru. We're a math and science tutoring studio at Yonge and Eglinton. We're a brick and mortar. We have an amazing studio space, and we are also virtual. So we tutor people globally. And our whole goal is to eradicate stereotypes about what it means to be a person who likes math or science.
Beautiful. I love it. As a quick little side note, as a former math and science teacher, I love that last part that you said, about eradicating stereotypes and that kind of stuff. And I follow you on Instagram. I know I've seen how passionate you are about it. And I applaud your efforts very much about getting, women and BIPOC community kind of more involved and more confident, I think, about their math and science skills and that kind of stuff. So good for you. I was on your website, on your services and programs page, I think it was. Do you mind giving us a rundown? Because you offer a lot of different services. Would you mind giving us a rundown as to the different things that you offer?
Our, best seller is one-on-one tutoring. So we provide one-on-one tutoring in all math and all science courses from K to 12 and some university. We have kids as young as preschool here. We have adults as old as 75 finally trying to tackle their math anxiety. We have over 40 tutors. I hire tutors from all walks of life. We have musicians, we have athletes, we have, somebody who just got a job at MIT and is now in Times Magazine for discovering how our sense of smell works with memory. Our whole goal is to match kids. Okay, I'm going to say this, it's a bit controversial, but we're kind of like the Tinder of math tutoring. We're all about matchmaking, finding you the perfect match so that you connect with someone who can finally teach you math and science in a way that connects with you. We also, in non-COVID times, host exam parties. So kids literally come for 8 hours, learn the entire curriculum from beginning to end before their exam. And we have loot bags and cake and like healthy snacks, obviously, which we get a lot from our local community here. We also do one-on-one credit courses. So if you're just like, hate taking math at school, we can teach you math. And those are pretty much the main things we offer. We also have boot camps. So we do back to school boot camps. We do boot camps about fun stuff. We're hosting a boot camp over spring break. We're hosting a boot camp over spring break on how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So we're just all about kind of making math and science fun and engaging for anyone of any age.
When you mention Tinder, cake, and loot bags in the same sentence as like math tutoring, I think you're really owning up to the claim that you are the coolest or one of the coolest math tutoring services in the world. So good for you. So Vanessa, what made you want to start a math and science tutoring business in the first place?
Well, when I was in grade 11, I actually failed math twice at one of our local neighborhood schools that shall remain unnamed. I wanted to be the next Britney Spears and marry Keanu Reeves. I still do, by the way. And I was always taught that I wasn't a math person. So when I was failing math, my teachers and peers were sort of like, well, yeah, you're not really the type of person who loves math. My parents, super supportive of my dreams of marrying Keanu Reeves, were also like, you need to graduate high school. So they sent me to this amazing alternative school called SOLA. It was right at the corner of Yonge and Eglinton in an office building. It was one of our city's first alternative schools. And it changed my life. I had a math teacher that year who when I told her I wasn't a math person, she looked me in the eye and said, "You're not a what? That's not even a thing." And I got a 99 in math that year, and it really changed everything for me. So it's not that I, all of a sudden became a rocket scientist and, or anything like that, but I realized that I was capable of anything. And really my goal through teaching math is to help young kids realize that this thing they've been taught that they can't do is a lie. And that teaching them math shows them that not only are they capable of doing math, but they're capable of doing anything they set their minds to.
I want to thank you very, very much for your time. First of all, do you mind letting people know who are watching this how they can contact you or the appropriate people in the Math Guru to learn more or to get their student, their child enrolled?
So if you want to learn more about the Math Guru, the number one stop for everything is www.themathguru.ca. I'm on social media everywhere at The Math Guru. So if you want to just chat about your child to see if it's the right fit for you, or if you even just want to talk about what the best approach might be for your kid. I know everything about math and science tutoring in this city. So I'm happy to help you and help you find the right fit, because again, you know, there's something for everyone. And for us, the most important thing is matchmaking and helping you do whatever it takes to find your child the right fit for them.
Now, this being a like a Yonge and Egg based show, your physical location for when you're able to kind of do stuff in person again. Do you mind mentioning your address?
We are on the second floor of 2541 Yonge Street, and that is above the new Walking on a Cloud store and across from our favorite coffee shop, Himalayan Java. So we're right upstairs. We have a massive tutoring space, and it really, really is beautiful. There is like a lot of velvet everywhere, and there are, you know, it's kind of like a coffee shop meets a yoga studio type of vibe.
Okay, Vanessa, I want to thank you very, very much for your time and for, again, taking time out of your Sunday morning. Again, this has been nice for me with my background, my pre-real estate background, being a former science and math teacher. So it was very cool kind of chatting with somebody who's got a math tutoring business. So again, thank you for your time, and wish you and your business lots and lots of success.
Thanks for having me.